Gang, gang, and we back with another video. Welcome back to the channel. This your host, Silk Living. This is the Living Tactical playlist. All right, guys, so I'm back with another video. Today I'm on my bills, man. Today I'm on my bills.
Living Studio.
Living.
So if you're looking on my bed again, I still ain't got my studio quite finished. We have my full-size AR-15. Yeah, got the glovies on. Got my AR-15. You know, I went to the range and I shot it naked. Shame on Silk, I know. We're gonna change that today. Got my 6-hour, my sight. I'm gonna throw that on. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it on the full size or the 300 right here. And like I said, we got 300 Blackout with the Ambi sights. I'm gonna pull this riser off because this may be going here, which I'm trying to figure it out. I'm no longer, I have nothing against them, but I'm no longer using my MCK. I don't use it like that, no way, but I'm doing something different with my pistols. I'm gonna still hold on to it, but you know, anything is subject to sale with me. Let me see, so where we at? So I'm doing some things different today, and that's pretty much what this video is all about. I have something new to show you that came in yesterday. And then to talk to you about a few things too, if you're trying to build your first firearm, and just to give you a couple options or which way you can go, because I do get those questions. Okay, so I bought this one. This is a full size. This is my first AR. I've had it for like maybe 4 or 5 years. Paid about $5 something for it, almost $5.30 out the gate. I paid about $4 something for my 300 Blackout. But mind you, I got these on deals. This is the last one in my city when things were going crazy before the pandemic, and that's how I snatched this one. This one I just caught a good deal last year, and I just jumped on it. And these sell around $400. You can get an 8.5, you know, real easy now on Palmetto. Like I said, I'm not sponsoring nobody. I'm just telling you, this is a radical. This is from Palmetto. This is just things that I've done. So what I want to show y'all today is, remember back a few videos ago, let's say back when, I had caught a lower, and I got the lower for 50 bucks. So this is pretty much standard how a lower comes. This is the gun itself, okay? So this is the lower furniture. This is what you need to start. And you can just kind of buy your own piece like I did, and then, you know, kind of put your stuff together. That's this piece right here. This piece you see, that's that, same thing. So you can kind of customize your own. I'm thinking I might go 300 Blackout with this. I did see a dude do a 308, which was crazy. It was short, and I was like, you know what, that'd be dope too. I don't know yet, but I got a lot of other little pieces. I don't have an upper. I don't have a grip. I don't have a stock yet, but I do know the upper and the stock that I want. So I got those in my box, in my cart, and then when things get cheap, I just press the button. So that brings me to what I want to talk to you about today. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I've always sit down for a minute. I've always liked this company. I just couldn't afford the, you know, stuff they had. So check this out. This is from Timber Creek Outdoors Enforcer Ambi charging handle. Right now, their stuff is pretty expensive, but they come in different colorways, which I like if you really want to like color your firearms, which I plan to do eventually once I get my outdoor build, my indoor build, which we call a bug in, bug out, and a truck gun. Once I do those three, I get those set up, then I'll start doing some color stuff for rangers just to have fun. These are the things that I'm working on. This is my indoor, this is my long range outdoor. And I'm just working on those type of builds. You know, gun parts are very expensive. So what I do is I just go on different websites. I try to find the same parts, and I just queue them up until I get a nice cart size of shit, right? And then when they have these deals like they have in Labor Day and, you know, little stuff like that, President's Day, and the sale just happens to drop and they're trying to get rid of it, I press the button. So believe it or not, I was able to get this for $40, right? And I was like, yo, that's crazy because this goes for probably like over 100 on the actual website. But this came off of Palmetto State Armory. They were advertising it. I've seen this before, but I wasn't able to get the charging handle due to the fact that people jumped on it so quickly. So what I ended up doing was, you know me, I'm gonna get two. So I was able to get, you know, two for about $90 total. And I said, you know what, that's a win because one of these is a price. So for the price of one, I was able to accompany two on the website. So like I said, always go on the deals, always go on different websites and queue it up, Amazon, wherever you tend to purchase your stuff at. Like I said, these came from Palmetto. And just queue it up, man. And hopefully if the things are cheap, when they do drop or whatever, you know, you can be one of the first ones to acquire it, you know. So one is going on the 300 and one is going on the full size AR-15. I can't really do an install because of YouTube, but you pretty much know how it go. And if you got one of these at the house, you kind of know how it go. So you're probably saying, what's a charging handle? All right, so let's get into that. So a charging handle is this unique piece right here. See how it popped down? And it allows you to charge a round before you start to fire. Like I said, this is empty. So when I went to the range, and a few times I have went to the range, I just don't like the feel of the stock charger handle, which is why I want to change it out. And that's also on this one too. You know, I don't like the feel of it. Now this one's a lot tighter, but because I've only shot it one time. But let me open it up for you real quick. Hold on. All right, so you see I got it pulled down. And the firearm is empty. You can see there's nothing in it. But that allows you to charge. That's your bolt carrier group. It allows you to charge around into your firearm. And then you can go ahead and shoot. And like I said, these are both empty. So I'm going to pop this box open. I'm going to do the AR first because I know it's going to be easy to deal with. And then I'll show you what that looks like, the difference between them both. And then we'll do both. All right. Okay, guys, so, you know, like I said, you can't show it on YouTube, man, but, you know, you pop the two pins out. Obviously, if you don't, old guy told me you can do a bullet and pop them out, or you can just kind of use like a screwdriver or something, little needle nose to pop those out. And then, like I said, the firearm will come apart, which is, you know, this piece here, and then that piece there. You just pop them two out, they pop out, and then it comes apart. Your bolt carrier group will also slide out, and then out with the old and with the new. Now you can see why I wanted a charger handle. Most people charge them anyway. It is a little, they're short, so when you try to grab this, sometimes it just feels weird, or it can hurt, or it's just not a easy pull. Whereas this one, look, see, I can get my fingers, you probably can't see, but I can get my fingers and my hand around that real easy to pull that. So you can see the difference in between those two. And look how wide this is compared to this one. So this just allows me to rack that a lot easier, you know, grab that charging handle and do what I got to do. The finish is pretty much the same. I just would have to say that this one just has a different end on it, a lot of, you know, extended end on it, which would help me do that. So I'm gonna pop this back in, and then you can see the difference of how it looks on the AR. Okay, gang, so this is something that I ran into first time doing my charging handle, but I just felt like, you know, it's much needed to add. Okay, so on your old charger handle is what he called it. It called them wings, little notches here and little notches here. And on a new charger handle, it also has notches here. And that's what keeps it in place. Now, if you can look in here, right in here, you see the same little notches. So I thought that if you start from this end, it should go straight in. You notice it doesn't go straight in. You actually got to come to the, see, like this. I thought if you start way back here and slide it, that doesn't work. It actually, it's like a drop in. So if you find the drop in, see how it clicked, and then it just slides right in. So that's a little issue if you're doing your charging handle. So like for this one, let's make sure we got it correctly. There's a little drop in, and I'm doing this with one hand. But I gotta find the drop in, and then it should just slide. There we go. Slide after that. And then now that's what she look like. Got some Batman shit going on. You feel me? I think that looks amazing already. So let's look at the old one. Let me use my regular 300. Okay, so you see the old joint and the new joint. Yeah. So let's out with the old. And the cool thing about having parts like this, like I said, I'm building another 300 or I'm building something. You can use these parts on the other one, so that's cool. Never scrap your old parts because you can always reuse them. So I'm gonna put the charger handles in. Let's put the bolt carrier back in, bolt carrier group back in, and then we'll run over here and do this one. And I can kind of walk you guys through this one because I just did this one. All right. Yeah, boy, she looking. It looking like it's doing something, you know what I'm saying? I love the big wings. Like that looks Batman-ish. I like it. All right, so let's get over to the 300 and do a walkthrough with that one. Okay. I got that on safety and it's empty. Now I'm gonna run this real quick. So take a pin, pop them out. Take the pin, and sometimes they're stiff, pop them out, and then she'll just come apart. Real simple. All right, so since these gotta pull them all the way out, and then it'll come apart. Record. All right, so now that we got that out, got your takedown pin sitting there nice and groovy. I want to pull out the charging handle, which is this right here, which I'm gonna try to grab. Charging handle, and up under it, which is the bolt carrier group. Notice they'll come out together. So I didn't get to show you that last time, but they'll come all the way out. Pull this charging handle out first. Remember, this is the same way it came out. It's the same way it's going back in. And then flip this over. You see it's in this little grooves. As I showed y'all before, push it up, pull it out. And there we go. Out with the old. And then we're gonna put in the new one. All right, so when I was doing this, I was having a little issue, but I also want to mention this. If your bolt is not pushed all the way back into the carrier, you're gonna have an issue trying to put this back in. So what I mean by that is, if it's sitting like this, if the bolt, this is the bolt, if it's pushed into the carrier, which is this thing is normally, hold on, let me show you again. Okay, so you see how it's like off to the right, if you will. It's supposed to be back here. So what you do is you just twist it and pull it back towards you. That's pretty much it. And that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Hold on. Okay. This is how you want it. If it's not like this, it's not gonna go back. Like I said, with the way it came out, it's gotta go back in. So, you know, it's best to flip this upside down, find the groove, push this all the way in to make sure it goes. Then you wanna pull this back about right there. Okay, not all the way, but just a little bit. You know how it is, man. We pull out, but not all the way. Anyway, so you want to do that, and then you want to put all this back in here, okay? That's what we're going to do. And just so you know, if you look at this little piece with these little prongs on it, if you look down there, it's also got the same thing, so you know you're not going in the wrong direction. You're not messing it up. So you push it back in. And all the way. And now she's all the way in, she's ready to go. Close it up. And boom, that's what it looks like. And then all I gotta do now is put these pins back in. What did I do with pins? Put my pins back in and the firearms back together. So let me do that. So now that I have assembled that, that is what she looks like. Yeah, baby. I like it. Off the rip. That was definitely worth the $90 spent. And to get two of them, I hope they hold up. They say they have a lifetime warranty. I'm going to put the MBUS sights back on my full size. So both my ARs will look, my 300 AR will be identical. But that's how we looking though, you know. Yeah. So I apologize, man, that I don't have a camera set up yet. I'm working on my workspace. I have a new workspace I'm excited about. So, you know, I'll be there soon. But that's what we looking like. I'm going to take them to the range and see how they perform versus the stocks. But I can tell you just on the feel of pulling them, way better grip. So that's pretty much a wrap for this video. This is Timber Creek Outdoors Enforcement ambidextrous charging handle, which is great, man, for anybody who wants to use them, or, you know, I said family using them. I definitely want to say, if you have a charging handle, if you have these, tell me your experiences. Was it good? Was it bad? You got a different color? Did you go all black like I did? Just, you know, jump in the comments, man. Talk to me. But that's the newest thing I got added to it. We're going to do some more things, and I'll see y'all again. Take care of yourself and the people around you. Be safe. Peace.